I love it, David. I got to tell you, got to give them a lot of credit. Thank you for that report. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Hardaway on the wing, along with Finney-Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. Here's Finney-Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unable to get that one. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Porzingis with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Doncic left side. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Good on the triple.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the three ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
Now here is Conley. Here's Gobert. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Doncic passes to Powell. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Hardaway. A rebound by the Jazz. Down low. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And, you know, stretching out for that one, Bogdanovich showing a little elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
Now, here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. From deep three-point range. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's Conley, and the layup's good off the glass.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
And here is Doncic. Hardaway with it. Porzingis passes to Finney-Smith. Boom! He jams it straight down.
You know, he's really a good passer for a big man, guys. Porzingis very solid at setting up his teammates.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 1. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Lets the three fly. A putback. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. The Mavericks pull it in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
So it's the Jazz now. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Bogdanovich with the screen. Porzingis with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Hardaway, no good. Utah leading. Gobert, the pass to Conley. He takes it in. Makes it off the glass. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Now here's Powell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Hardaway. 5 on the clock. It's Powell with the drive. Good.
You gotta love seeing Powell attack. I mean, an agile big guy who gets it to the cup in a hurry.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. O'Neal issues to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Outside Bogdanovich. There's the drive, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Oh, now, I don't think the defense expected that. Bogdanovich taking it to the rack.
Doncic against Conley. Outside Hardaway. And here's Doncic from the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly, and it's all evened up. Doncic has got a couple of threes now in the first of the man. Tie game in Utah. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
All right, lookers coming onto the court. Come on, get on. You're good,
and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three spot. Here's Porzingis. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Let's go. Headshot off. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Mitchell. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pass to Powell. The pass to Finney-Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Doncic fires from way outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. He kicks to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now, here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith. Takes a three. Back to Hardaway. Moves back up. And the layup is good. Hardaway has got his first bucket of the night.
Nice look from Porzingis. Good vision there. That's what he has to do with the ball in his hand. Scan the floor, see what's available, keep his teammates involved as much as possible.
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The three for Doncic. The Mavericks rebound.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Here's Conley. Kicks it to Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard of James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Outside Bogdanovich. The drive by Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Doncic finds Hardaway. Back to Doncic. From deep. And it's out of bounds. It's touched by Doncic. So it's the Jazz now. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Pass to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Tips it up, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in. Gobert's got 6 points.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Doncic.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Sinks the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Mitchell. Hardaway with the steal. The three for Doncic. And it's good. Assisting on the play with Hardaway.
3 points.
Hardaway has got 3 assists tonight.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, we know how good Doncic is with the ball, pulling up off the dribble, so it does him a bunch of good when he's converting his catch-and-shoot jumpers as well. Balances out his offensive game.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Jalen Brunson. Marjanovic is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Brown in at the shooting guard. Marjanovic finds Brown. Back to Marjanovic. Brown feeling out of it, and the shot goes in. Brown's got his first basket of the night.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Brunson, the bounce pass. He gets stolen by Ingles. All going up court. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Fast break, Dallas. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Bullock kicks to Brunson. Marjanovic passes to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
You know, this is why Clarkson can be a bit of a big tease defensively. I mean, he has all the tools to shut guys down.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Marjanovic passes to Brown. And here is Kleber. over Gay. Dallas, no good that time either. Utah leading by 5. Clarkson goes in. And he converts the layup.
Fighting his way inside. Clarkson shows good body control.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Marjanovic passes to Brown. Now here's Brunson. It's up a 3, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Your Jazz Dancer. All right, fans, that was the Jazz Dancer.
Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Clarkson against Kleber. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul.
That's his first
foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Oni. Brunson covering. Kicks it out to Gay. Gay, a screen on Brown. Here's Clarkson. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Brunson the pass to Brown. And here is Marjanovic. Now here's Bullock. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 4 on the shot clock. Over Ingles. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Brunson kicks to Kleber. To the wing on the left. Now here's Bullock. Ingles covering. Brunson the pass to Bullock. Here's Marjanovic. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Clarkson against Brown. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Mavericks trail by 7. Brunson scanning the floor. Lets it go with the 3. He can't hit that time. And it's Ingles off the drop. And the shot goes down. And the Jazz lead by 9.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And so it's Utah.
Fans, your Jazz Dancer.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the pace. In the group right now for Utah. And an intentional foul right there. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Now O'Neal. It's blocked.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. The Jazz working the ball around now. Shot clock at 3. The drive by Mitchell. Blocked again.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And there's the pass to Gobert. Mitchell with it. Out-guarded by Porzingis. And then Mitchell hit the double.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
And here is Doncic. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Finney-Smith kicks to Hardaway. The tray. Here's Porzingis. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mitchell in the corner. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Over Hardaway. Bogdanovich. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
Always good to see Bogdanovich use his height to his advantage because he's got the size needed to grab those offensive rebounds.
Outside Hardaway. The 3 for Doncic. Buries it from three-point range.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Doncic looking it over. Oh, good on the triple.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Conley with it. Passes it to Gobert. Out to the wing. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic dishes to Powell. Finney-Smith passes to Porzingis. Here's Hardaway. The 3. Gobert pulls it in. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Jazz.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Rudy Gobert.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Here's Bogdanovich. He dishes it to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Thank you, David. Great interview.
center.
Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Porter in at the 3. Now here's Conley. And stolen by Jokic. The finish! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The break started by Jokic. The steal, the first pass, a nice play.
Here's Conley, outside Bogdanovich. Conley up top, defended by Murray. Pass to Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert has shot well over 60% for his career. If he's that close, he will put it in the basket. Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed. Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
For 3, O'Neal. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
And that one's good.
We've seen Murray raise his game. Part of it is an increase in toughness, the ability to score when it's not simple.
Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Barton. Mitchell drives in. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Porter. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Clock at 2. Here's Gobert. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 so far. Outside Porter. With the drive. And then Porter with the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
And good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's Utah now. They trail by 1. Inside. Here's Gobert. Back to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Driving inside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
My goodness, how do you guard against that? Mitchell tremendous at just getting through the contact.
Murray from outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Murray's got his second bucket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Barton with a steal. Here's the break. He launches a 3. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Jokic. Murray's got 8 points.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Here's Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. There's 53 seconds left in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Mitchell. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Barton. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Lets the three fly, and stolen by Jokic. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Conley. On the break. On the wing, Mitchell. Driving to the basket, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Outside Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture-perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied.
And your Jazz dancers. All right,
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nuggets.
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
On the court for the Nuggets, Murray and Barton the guards. Porter Jr. the small forward with Gordon holding down the floor. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Here's Mitchell, following the score by Denver. And Gobert with the stuff.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Now here's Mitchell. He has 6, and he gets the bucket. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Well, you get a sense of the touch that Donovan Mitchell has as part of his arsenal. Inside the painted area, he can finish with either hand. That's a pretty play.
Count it.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Murray against Conley. Here he goes. The putback. Jokic grabs the board. Denver in the lead. Out to Gordon. From deep. Counted from distance. Gordon's gotten his second bucket of the game.
You see, before you could give Aaron Gordon a cushion from deep. At this point, though, he has honed that part of his arsenal.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Outside Conley. 5 to shoot. The rebound by Murray.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And the middle aspect of the game, so important. Doris, can you give an example of the type of play that demonstrates a player processing at a high level?
Well, no question, B.A. On the defensive end of the floor, number one, do you have game plan discipline? Do you know your opponent's personnel? Can you force them to an area of the floor they're not comfortable or to his weak hand? On the offensive end, do you understand the angles necessary to set a great screen? Do you understand how to process a play as it's going and make quick decisions? So much goes into winning on both ends.
From deep, Martin. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. He's got 7.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Bogdanovich finds Conley. Mitchell drives in, and Mitchell with the slam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Outside Murray. Pass to Barton. Rebounded by the Jazz. Right Right side, Bogdanovich. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Murray with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. From the wing. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Jokic. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter. Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. Back to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Barton. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Jokic. Here's Murray. Reverses. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And Utah called for the foul. The first free throw is good. Porter hits them both. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 10. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. Outside for Porter. Fires it. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now here's Conley. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
It's intercepted. Conley goes in. O'Neal on the wing. Fires the 3. The shot off that time. Here's Porter. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
23.
Thanks very much, Allie.
34.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah right now. And Denver has possession. The Jazz making their last shot. Right side Conley. Over Murray. Gobert controls the rebound and the putback.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Barton outside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Conley passes to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Misses the 3.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. A line change here for Utah. Denver has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Morris. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And Gay the bucket on the assist by Ingles.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Morris outside. Pass to Najee. On the take, and he dunks it down.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Clarkson outside. It's not going to go for him, and the Nuggets going the other way now. On the attack, Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Clarkson outside. Into the lane. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And that one falls for Clarkson.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control. And he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
On the wing, Rivers. He's covered by Clarkson. For three. Knocks down the triple. Rivers has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Clarkson. It's rebounded by Morris. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Green, the pass to Morris. Back to Green. And that comes off the assist by Morris. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Morris can't hit.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
For Denver, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Pass to Najee. Back to Morris. Here's Dozier. Here's Rivers. No good from outside. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Shot from the wing. Ingles, no good.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
The Nuggets with another miss. The Jazz shooting around 45% since the break. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. The shot by Oni, no good. Denver has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Rivers. Clarkson grabs a miss. Gay with the ball. Now Ingles. Back to Gay. And so it's the Denver Nuggets in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter.
Fans, your Jazz dancers.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
When you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Denver, we've got Austin Rivers. He's out there with Monte Morris, and it's Dozier in at small forward. Pass to Rivers. It's stolen by Clarkson, and the Jazz pushing it up now. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Well, how about the steal off great anticipation by Clarkson, then the kick ahead, perfectly done.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey there, guys. Mike Malone was just reviewing the plan with his team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
Conley goes in, and there's the rejection. Gordon against Mitchell. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Rudy Gobert, and that
Outside. To the right side. Conley against Jokic. Here's Porter. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovich with a screen on Murray. Conley on the attack. Outside for Mitchell. Now Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Clock at 6. Oh, misses the dunk. Barton against Mitchell. Here's Murray. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
They recognized what the defense was allowing and took full advantage.
Outside Conley from deep three-point range. O'Neal on the wing. Gets the three ball to go.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Murray for three. Robbed. They're running. And he's going for the lob. Barton with a steal. And they're on the run. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. In transition, here come the Jazz.
His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Murray passes to Jokic. Barton outside. Fires for three. The shot misses. And Utah will come the other way. Here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. Outside Conley. That three's off the mark.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Gordon, the pass to Murray. Conley with some nice D. For the Jazz, this one not looking good. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Barton against Mitchell. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Nuggets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Barton against Bogdanovich. Barton's shot off the mark. Deflects the pass. Utah's gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Pass to Gobert. For three, O'Neal. And another miss by Utah. Porter finds Gordon. Back to Porter. The Nuggets with another miss.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall. Outstanding pass on time and on target.
17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And they double up Murray to the middle. In transition, here come the Jazz. Bogdanovich, no good. So it's Denver picking up the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke.
in this one. Terrific talent on both sides. Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And the wide open shot from Paul. Here's Ayton. Comes up empty down low.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Mitchell plays it up off the glass.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now here's Ayton. Bridges for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Mitchell wide open. Drains the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 5.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Booker outside. Crowder against Bogdanovich. Gobert with the block. Booker against O'Neal. For 3, Mitchell. And Paul pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Booker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Defense tends to overcommit just because Booker's such a great offensive threat. That time he used it to his advantage.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Over Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton.
Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Bridges. To the inside. And it's Ayton missing. Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Now O'Neal following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Bridges. Such a wide open look.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. And there's the drive. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
You gotta clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Paul kicks to Booker. Bridges outside. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Bridges has got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Paul from deep three-point land. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Working without the ball, CP3 with 0 hesitation, letting that one go.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He knows that Devin Booker is going to get his points, but what they want to do is prevent the freebies. Coach said Booker's become exceptional at drawing fouls, and he's one of the best free throw shooters in the game. So, Kevin, they don't want to see him on the line multiple times tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Bogdanovich clever at finding ways to get to the line. Love seeing the aggression come out here with the defense.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Phoenix with the ball. It's a three-point game. Booker against Mitchell. Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. Stolen by O'Neal. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From deep three-point range, the rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. O'Neal misses. Ball right side. Here's Crowder. Rebounded by the Jazz. There's O'Neal with the 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position? So smart.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Suns on top, leading by a point. Now from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Crowder. Bogdanovich missing his last shot. Bridges shot good.
And Jay Crowder moving. To the open man.
Jazz trail by 4. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Rejected by Crowder. They're running. Launches the 3. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
Great shooting from Booker. He keeps getting better. That time from way outside.
On the wing, Mitchell. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. The layup off target.
And Bridges, in this young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Inside. Here's Bogdanovich.
Getting right into the shooter's face. Jay Crowder closed that space off pretty quick.
And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. He also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Drains the jumper to finish the break. And now an 11-point Suns lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Bogdanovich. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curves a 10-0 run by the Suns.
And here is Paul. And the pass to Booker. From downtown. And Chris Paul gets the 3. Paul's got 6.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave him alone anywhere on the floor.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. And Utah has possession. Down by 12. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Ayton with the block. Passes it to Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges, no one around him. Another three for Phoenix. And we're seeing players, Brett, rise from deeper than ever before. You were a pretty good shooter. What was your maximum range?
Wow, Kevin, that's a great question. I wasn't allowed to shoot where it is that I could shoot from, so we won't get into that. But, yeah, guys are coming into the league more equipped, and it's because they're seeing that happen with players like Steph Curry, players like Trae Young, who are making that shot more and more effective, Damian Lillard, and now they're practicing those shots, and they're more efficient with them. So there's a reason why guys like the deep ball, and it's getting deeper.
Was shot by Paul, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Connects from three-point range. Paul's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Suns. Jazz trail by 18. Here's Mitchell driving in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 13.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Paul with the three. Offensive rebound. Ayton for three. Bridges. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
On the wing, Mitchell. Five on the clock. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Got it off in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Phoenix out in front by
19.
Thank you, David, for that interview.
36.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Paul kicks to Crowder. Bridges for 3. Utah with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The drive by Mitchell. Can't connect from short range. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. The lead is 15. Got that one up quick. Booker's got 11 points.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
There's O'Neal with the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Crowder finds Paul. From outside, off the mark. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Phoenix leading by 18. Here's Bridges with plenty of space. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense. It's Crowder in the right spot.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Payne gets a wide open look. Phoenix no good that time either. And for the Jazz, they're shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. And that one drops for him. O'Neal's got his first points of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Shots it up top. Eyes a 3. No good. Shot missing. And it's Utah the other way. Mitchell outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Kaminsky against Mitchell. And it's blocked. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Here's Payne. Rebound, Utah. As their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Payne passes to Payton. Back to Payne for three. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Jazz have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
Two minutes remaining in the third.
Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes.
Shot from 12. And he overshot that one, missing. Suns leading by 14. Kaminsky finds McGee. And the three ball is good. Kaminsky's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Clarkson surveying the floor. Got a piece of it. Stolen by McGee. Gay against Johnson. Here's Kaminsky. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
He wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. .106 left to play in the third. To the middle. McGee's shot is off. Jazz trail by 15. Gay kicks to Clarkson. With the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
McGee sets the pick for Payton. To the paint, and stolen by Whiteside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Kaminsky. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's blocked. Good chance here for Payne. Phoenix, no good that time either.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Oni. Payne grabs the board. Johnson against Engel. And it's Payton. That time on the assist by Johnson. Payton's got his first 2 points of the night.
Good show of confidence. Payton looking good, trying his luck from the interior that time.
The drive by Clarkson. And so it's Phoenix finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter.
All right, lookers coming out of the court.
And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at center. Bridges for 3. Back to Booker. Paul for 3. No good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Conley for 3. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. For 3, Bridges. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
And stolen by Booker. Outer dishes to Bridges. Here's Ayton. And that one hits back iron.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Bogdanovich, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And I like the commitment from Bogdanovich. Even when he gets knocked around, he stays focused on the rim.
Paul finds Booker. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Knocks it loose.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Bridges. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Misses off the right iron. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Paul kicks to Booker. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the three ball.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's O'Neal. Some solid defense from Ayton. Phoenix leading by 19. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Paul can't get it to go.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it could still be tough to stop.
Paul with the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Phoenix.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Mikal Bridges.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes, contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
Count the basket.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Well, Phoenix shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Outside, Crowder. For three, Bridges. Conley grabs the miss. Pass break. Here come the Jazz. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Paul. O'Neal misses. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Phoenix. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Paul. For the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. They get a hand on it. Paul with the steal. Crowder with it. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA. David, thank you as always.
We hope to see
well, folks,
you
that's going to do it for now.
Thanks, Allie. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, BA. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Now here's Doncic. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Hardaway on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Hardaway, no good. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell with the ball. Going inside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. The 3. Rebound, Utah.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And it's Powell off the drive. And Powell with the stuff.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis.
Second team.
That's foul number 2 for him. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And here's Doncic. From deep, the long distance 3 is buried.
And working on becoming more dangerous from deep. Doncic doesn't lack confidence pulling up from way downtown.
Conley finds Gobert. Now here's Bogdanovic. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Doncic pulls down the board.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Conley. Hardaway against Mitchell. And stolen by Porzingis. Pulls up on the wing. No good. And Utah the other way now. It's a 6-point game. Gobert with it. Picked up by Powell. Can they get it? And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
Now Doncic. Pass to Powell. Here's Finney-Smith.
2 minutes
on the wing, Finney-Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Mitchell against Hardaway. Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. Down low. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Launches it. And Hardaway good for 3.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Conley against Doncic. Conley on the attack. And the layup is good off the glass.
Really enjoy watching Conley take it all the way. Defense can't match it with his blinding speed.
Conley against Doncic. Shot from the top of the key. Off the left rim and out.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Dallas has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. From deep, here's Doncic. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Oh, it's just waiting threes for them early.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The 3 from Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. A good look from Doncic. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Dallas leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've been very effective from the 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Hardaway, the pass to Powell. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Utah trailing here.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Finney Smith. Here's Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up, but a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Doncic against Conley. Outside Finney Smith. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded by Conley. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Mike Conley. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, BA, I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club. He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Pass to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. Mitchell finds Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
In pick and roll situations, Donovan Mitchell has done an outstanding job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside. The 3. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
An authoritative play by Porzingis, dominating the glass and getting the second chance look.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with a screen on Hardaway. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And here's Doncic outside. Fires in the triple. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Conley passes to Gobert. Hardaway against Mitchell. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
A minute 53 left in the second period. Mitchell against Hardaway. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Now here's Doncic. 12 points for him. Pass to Porzingis. Doncic outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Jazz have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
For 3, Hardaway. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
It goes on Tim Hardaway.
You know, Donovan Mitchell really went off back in the 2020 playoff bubble. Watching those games, it was obvious that he's got a ton of potential left to grow into.
Doncic passes to Powell. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Fade away. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Yeah, just pure shooting talent really sets Doncic apart. He's got touch, accuracy, and supreme confidence.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Conley against Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Outside Porzingis. Doncic with it. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Doncic has got 11 points in the quarter.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much, a lot of times, three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Oh, what a performance. Okay, Ali, appreciate it.
23.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Here's Conley driving in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Conley's got 8.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Screen by Marjanovic. Brunson misses. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion. That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Brunson with it. Now Whiteside defending. The kick out to Brunson. Here's Marjanovic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
The first one falls.
Team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks.
And he makes both free throws. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Clarkson against Brown. And it's Clarkson missing. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Outside Brunson. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Honey. The kick out to Ingles. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Whiteside with a screen on Brown.
Dallas foul. Boban Marjanovic. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Honey. Brunson defending. Pass to Whiteside. Clarkson outside. 6 to shoot. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And here's Brown for 3. Clarkson grabs a miss.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Whiteside, the pass to Ingles. There's a screen by Whiteside. Now here's Ingles. Tightly guarded. Gay outside.
2 minutes remaining in the
on the wing, Clarkson.
2 minutes.
And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Kleba. He's off on that one. And Utah will come the other way. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. The kick out to Gay. Gay, a screen on Brown. Clarkson attacking. Got a hand on it. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That'll be his second foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Outside Brunson. And there's the drive. Pass to Marjanovic. Stolen by Whiteside. Brown with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Ooh, it's stolen away. In transition, here come the Jazz. Brown with the steal. Kleba passes to Brown. Back to Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Dallas has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. It's Bullock on the wing. Screen by Marjanovic. To the paint. Stolen by Ingles. Picked it out of midair. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Porzingis has checked in for Kleba. Finney-Smith comes in for Bullock. Hardaway's checked in for Brown. And Doncic has subbed in for Brunson. Gay, the pass to Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. There's the drive, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Doncic, no good. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Marjanovic in at center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Powell, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Utah shooting 55% for the game so far. Powell with a steal. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Porzingis. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 2. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points. And with plenty of time left, that's his 4th foul. He needs to stay cognizant of that moving forward.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
Encouraging to see Doncic hustle like this on defense, wanting to make an impact and doing just this.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Doncic against Conley. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Up and over Conley.
They haven't been able to replicate their first half success shooting the ball, but overall, they're playing a solid game.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
In transition, here come the Jazz. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
The hands of Gobert are consistently moving, which is why he comes up with these steals.
Doncic against Conley. Let's go with a 3. Doncic, no good.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
And that one's good from Conley.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Doncic against Conley. Doncic passes to Powell. Inside. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, my. Huge play from Porzingis. A testament to the competitiveness that he plays with.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Outside Mitchell. Takes it inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Oh, didn't think that was going in. Doncic has got 20.
That assertive mentality, I mean, just rising up from deep and draining it.
Conley against Doncic. Conley on the attack. And he lays it up and in. Conley's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
Pass to Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. To the inside. Bogdanovic. Shot blocked. From deep three-point range. Utah with the rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Hardaway with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Great body control by Porzingis. He sets a good pick and then rolls right into a scoring position.
Back to Conley. Powell against Gobert. Counted! There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic with it. The three is up. Oh, the trifecta!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Mitchell. Now pulls it in. Doncic against Conley. Now here's Doncic. He's closely guarded. Pass to Porzingis. And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. That was an incredible... All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant...
for both teams tonight. Unbelievable talent up front.
Kevin, you're right. I love seeing what we have in store in the paint area in this matchup. I think that's likely where this game is going to be decided.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot.
And Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete and throws it down with some major force.
Al Gordon following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Here's Porter. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Mitchell. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
It's been a slow start here for Utah. 6-point game. Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. Misses the layup. It's stolen by Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Porter.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Shoots from the elbow. Utah with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Murray, here we go. Barton kicks to Murray. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Murray looking around. Outside Porter. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now here's Murray. Connects on the open J.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Conley against Murray. And here is Conley. Martin with the rebound. Down low. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics, but at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Button wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. Jazz trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The drive by Mitchell. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Jokic. Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's the 3. A shot missing. And the Nuggets going the other way.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
Here's O'Neal. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Denver leading by 3. Murray outside. Gordon, the pass to Jokic, and Jokic slings it in.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Mitchell wide open. The Jazz with another miss.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Murray finds Gordon. 3-pointer. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Oh, now, I don't think the defense expected that. Bogdanovich taking it to the rack.
Murray for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Murray's got 5.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The drive by Gobert. It's not going to go for him. The Nuggets leading by 6. Driving to the basket. And Barton throws it down.
You know, Barton's an improving ball handler, and because of that, he's got more moves now that he can choose from when he's going off the bounce.
Right side, Conley. And stolen by Murray. And so it's Denver holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Please welcome.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Denver. The wing set for them, Barton and Gordon. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point guard. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Porter against O'Neal. Gordon dishes to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the drive. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Here's Conley. The putback. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Barton surveying the floor. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Plays it up and banks it in.
Shoots an impressive percentage from inside now. I like watching Barton do his thing from this area.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
The Nuggets leading by 8. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. On the wing, Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got his second basket of the game. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic. It's a different game.
The Jazz shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
For 3, Murray. That shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. Arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about in their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking. We'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. Murray, good.
Murray already a capable shooter from deep. I think the more shots he takes like this, the better he'll become at it.
And
Guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just in 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right, his feel for the game is outstanding.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 9.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
He's tipped. Porter with the steal. Got a piece of it. Wide open look here for Murray. Another 3 for Denver.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Barton against Mitchell. That's tipped.
Can't take the reach and length of Barton lightly. Effective at using it to snuff out shots.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Barton kicks to Gordon. To the inside, and Jokic slams it in.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. O'Neal with it, and it's Gordon picking him up.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Bogdanovich goes in. And he uses the glass on the lane. Bogdanovich has got 6 points in the quarter. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. In the corner, it's Gordon. And the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. Second team foul.
Jazz trail by 10. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside and stolen by Gordon. And here's Jokic outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Jokic has got 7 points in the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
The drive by Mitchell. Bucket is good.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for Denver. He had... Okay, David, much appreciated. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Morris. Off target at the rim. Jazz trail by 7. You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
And I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. He can orchestrate with the best of them.
Morris into the lane, and Morris throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's the pass to Dozier. Sweet move. He lays it in. It's a 9-point Denver lead.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. It's stolen by Morris. Rivers against Clarkson. Fires the three. The rebound by the Jazz. Oni passes to Whiteside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
Denver leading by 9. Morris outside. Pass to Najee. There's the drive. Here's Dozier. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Morris passes to Najee. Rivers in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Kicks it to Morris. Hands of the ball is out of bounds. Clarkson touched it last. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 5 to shoot. Morris into the lane.
Utah foul. Joe Engel.
The Nuggets shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Here's Oni. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Ingles in the corner. Knocked away. Stolen by Clarkson. Oh, Whiteside in position.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. They lead by 7. Drives to the hoop. And Morris throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Ingles dishes to Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gay. Puts the move on. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Denver basketball.
Denver leading by 9. Morris with the ball. 6 points for him. Passes it to Dozier. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Dozier's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Whiteside, a screen on Morris. Here's Oni. And the layup's good off the glass.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Morris right side. Pass to Najee. Jeff Green on the wing. He's covered by Gay. There's the 3. The pass to Najee. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Seven seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Oni. Here's Whiteside. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. The perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Rivers out there with Monte Morris. And there's Green. It's Najee in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Denver.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Good on the three-point shot.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Pass to Najee. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Barton. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Barton passes to Murray. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Porter. He kicks to Barton. Just 4 to shoot. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Conley with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. O'Neal misses. The Nuggets leading by 5. Barton passes to Porter. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Hey, listen, Gordon once jumped over a mascot while putting the ball under his legs in a dunk contest. I mean, he's one of the most ridiculous athletes and dunkers we have in the game.
The drive by Mitchell.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
Porter passes to Najee. In the corner, Murray with it. Into the lane. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Mitchell, and jammed down, and he goes right on top of Aaron Gordon.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Murray kicks to Barton. Driving inside.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
And this building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Here's Conley. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Barton passes to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, you don't like to see Murray get on this kind of a roll if you're defending him now because he's creative, and once he gets going, it's hard to slow him down.
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley, and it's blocked by Gordon. And they get it back. Out to Conley. Mitchell outside. Tries again. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
And when Gobert goes up, he gets up. Hair time to spare as he slams the putback home.
Murray against Conley. Murray the pass to Najee. On the wing, Porter. lefty move and finished off by Porter.
Always good to see the young fella Porter Jr. outwork the opposition on the glass that time.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Rudy Gobert. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Back to Porter and finished off by Porter.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
From deep. And it's Mitchell missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Jokic passes to Barton. And a miss there on the triple. Now Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Out to Conley. A 3 from Bogdanovich. No good on the shot. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap.
And now, 2K Sports brings you... Allie, it's all yours. A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Here we go. Good stuff, Allie. So Phoenix will get the first possession. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Now here's Mitchell. Here he goes. Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley on the attack. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Bridges. From deep. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
In transition, here come the Suns. Bridges misses. Tipped. To the middle. It's blocked by Gobert.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Cans it with nobody near him.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Conley on the attack. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
And that's his second turnover already this quarter. He really needs to tighten it up.
Now Paul. Bridges outside. Outside Booker. Back to Bridges. Up top Paul. 5 on the clock. Bridges passes to Paul. Now Bridges. Three-pointer. Here's Ayton. Outside for Booker. Sends it home from three-point land.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from three, yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
From deep, Conley, who poked away. And out of bounds, the Suns will take it. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Ball passes to Ayton. Here's Crowder. Out to the wing. Paul for 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Fires the 3. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Paul. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
One more thing they've done well is challenge shooters and change shots. A lot of blocks early.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. The Suns have gone 3 of 7 so far.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Ball finds Bridges. Now here's Ayton. Outside Booker. Pass to Crowder. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Crowder's got his second basket.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder.
Jay Crowder. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. Rejection, yes, sir.
It looks like they're sleepwalking through the first quarter. And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here. Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, you see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
Now here's Crowder. Booker for three. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Utah trailing here. Pass to Bogdanovich. Up and over Crowder. That one's wide left.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Booker, good.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Booker. Clock at 6, and it's Mitchell penetrating, and Gobert with the stuff.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish, my goodness, the stifled tower with the score.
Ball finds Booker. Back to Paul. Oh, got a piece of it. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Suns on top. They're up by 6. And back in a moment as...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right, we're coming out of the...
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And take a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself, no matter what the situation.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Stolen by Conley. Here's O'Neal, covered by Crowder. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
From the moment he entered the league, Devin Booker has been an offensive force. This is one of the rare players in league history to put a 70-piece on the board.
Conley against Paul. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Mitchell misses. The Suns leading. The kick out to Paul. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Stolen by Ayton. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Conley against Paul. Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. Conley on the attack. Bogdanovich. Count that one. Bogdanovich has got his second basket on the night.
Well, you have to like the balance of Bojan Bogdanovich. Keeping it through the contact. That is nicely done.
Paul passes to Booker. Beyond the arc. And they get it back. Pass to Paul. Outside Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And it's Crowder missing. The Jazz have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And Gobert with a block. Pass to Mitchell. He takes it in. And it's all tied up. Mitchell's got 6.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Crowder outside. Here's Bridges. Back to Crowder. For 3, Booker. And Bridges, here we go. Pass to Aiden. Here's Gobert. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 6. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
And something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Utah on D. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Bridges from deep three-point range.
Their offense isn't helping them tonight. Too many missed opportunities.
And the Suns miss again. Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
How about the intensity of Bogdanovich? A superb dunk off the drive.
Paul passes to Booker. 27 seconds left in the half. The Jazz have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Here's Bogdanovich. It's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Crowder outside. Outside Paul. Into the lane. Banked it in off the glass. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Mitchell with room to shoot. On target from about 13 feet. And the Jazz lead by 4.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to...
And we're through the first half of play here in what... And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
They've got Frank Kaminsky, Cameron Payne out there with Elfrid Payton. Then there's Johnson, and it's McGee in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
Here's Mitchell. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. And now the Suns fast break. It's tipped. Stolen by Conley. Payne against Mitchell. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Boy, an all-star from his third season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Pass to Kaminsky. McGee with it. Back to Kaminsky. To the paint. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Kaminsky. And two other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and three-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are two hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
And the call will be against Frank Kaminsky. That's foul number 2 for him.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
Right, it doesn't happen often. It's kind of a silly mistake. We'll see if they can make up for it on the defensive end.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Outside Payton. Pass to Payne. And Gobert with a block. Down low. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Now McGee. And here's Kaminsky. Back to McGee. Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound in this one. O'Neal misses.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Payton attacking. Payne finds Payton. Back to Payne. Payton against Mitchell. Outside Payton. And there's the drive. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, just big-time athleticism. When Elfrid Payton is driving with a purpose, he is determined to score.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the
Now
third.
here's Payton.
2 minutes.
There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter. Johnson passes to McGee. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. McGee with the block. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Another shot. That shot off. Great D that time from McGee. Here's Payton. From deep, Johnson gets the 3 to fall. Johnson's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Give them a hand, fans. Your Suns Dancers Dance Team.
It's Ingles with the drive.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
pass to Gay. Oh, no good again that time. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
The Suns have got 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Outside Booker. Back to Paul for the lead. Offensive rebound. The 3. Outside for Booker. Up again. The rebound by Whiteside. And for the Jazz, they're shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Clarkson. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Outside Booker. And here's Bridges from behind the arc. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Bridges. Booker's got 13 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Utah trailing here. On the wing, Clarkson.
Give him a hand, fans.
Gay, a screen on Booker. Clarkson finds Gay. Excellent D there from Booker. Inside, stolen by Whiteside. Jumps up. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Good, fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Jazz out in front, leading by a point. And when we return, and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So the Jazz 5 right now. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high on these rejections.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
The Suns trailing. Paul with it. There's a screen. Drops in the three.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Ball against Conley. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. Here's Mitchell. Blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession. Six on the shot clock. Going inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Up top, Bridges. Ayton in the high post. It's blocked by Gobert. They retain possession. Got it.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Conley passes to Gobert. Here's Mitchell driving to the basket. Paul for three. Another three for Phoenix. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Back to Gobert. Mitchell with the ball, now guarded by Ayton, and Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Pass to Booker. The three is up. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. The three from Mitchell. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. To the inside. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Booker. Booker's got his 3rd assist of the night. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear even inside. Draws the foul there. This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Ball against Conway. Ball passes to Booker. No good on the triple.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
There's the block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. And Mitchell with the slam.
And this feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
Outside ball. 3-pointer, Bridges. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the 3-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
This is what Donovan Mitchell entered the league with, that explosive first step, and earns himself a trip to the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
Ball passes to Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. It's blocked by Gobert. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Shot clock at 6. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Ball finds Booker. Lets it go from deep. Back to Bridges. Launches a 3. Money from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And Mitchell with the slam.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell. Just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Ball passes to Booker. 4-3.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a solid defender.
Booker can't get it to go. The 3 from Ayton. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. That was an incredible